Yeah, boy. How's everybody doing? Coming to you live from Town Fair Tires. Coming to you live from Vanadiel. We bring you not Hanayama, not shoutouts. We got big boy Wuyi. He's here for you. Should I do that talking to radio voice all night? This is Three Dog at Galaxy News Radio. Ow. Ooh, a rock lizard. Oh, that's useless. Oh, he's got a boomerang. Smack. Smack again. Smack a third time. Ugh, brutal. Die already.
Your skill has increased.
We're just getting right into it. We're just killing some stuff. Mac. Are there any throwing weapon skills? Anybody know? Throwing weapon skills?
Your skill has increased.
Take that. Take that again. What level's my monk? I completely forget. 13. Let's see. Coward. I called it a coward and it came back. What'd you say about me, boy?
Your skill has increased.
Do not underestimate throwing.
Your skill has increased.
Look at that. Beastman seal. Let's see what we can do here. We're gonna go there. Take that. Swing the big stick.
Your skill has increased.
Smack. Just gonna kill my way through.
Your skill has increased.
Smack. So I bought a boomerang to throw around instead of... You want to have the ranged attack option to pull mobs.
Your skill has increased.
A lot easier. Why's my great axe going off on him? Is it that under level that I have to fight easy prey? Then again, warrior does have provoke.
Your skill
Let's get them both in front of me. Level up that parrying. Feeling brave. Alright, that's 15 damage. Gotta be a little careful. That's 5, that's 3. Oof. Ow.
Your skill has
Good night.
increased. Your skill has increased.
Let's get it. I'm not afraid of you. Come on. Smack. Hey, can I take him out? That's weird. Was that its full HP? Like, why did it die?
Your skill has increased.
I gotta be careful. These wizards, these lizards can poison me. Oh man. Whack. Throw my boomerang around. Kill some birds.
Your skill has increased.
Later on for ninja, throwing can be a deadly weapon. Shurikens do a ton of damage. Bang.
Your inventory is full.
Items. Yeah. What can you do with a fire crystal during battle? Okay, never mind. Items. Let's see.
Your inventory is full.
Let's see. What can we do here? What am I wearing? Carrying around this dumbass subligar. Let's see. Mog. US. Mog satchel. Da, 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 da. Let's put that away. Let's put... Let's see here. I got a better necklace. The longbow is so much more powerful. Let's see here. How do you keep the run going? Nope. That ain't it. Can you play big guys, please? Can I play 4 big guys? What does that mean? Is that a game? Bricky Wiki? I don't know what 4 big guys is. What the hell is 4 big guys? I really need that other monitor. Does clicking my signet do anything? Okay, we're almost there. We're crossing the border. Yeah, what's 4 big guys? I don't know what that means. Let's see. South, and then we go west. We do need to do a quest in Kronstadt Highlands. See if we can one-shot this. I'm gonna slap my worm. Yeah, throw around that boomerang. Say hi to my link shell. What up, big boys? Hit the like button. If you're passing by, just hit the like. What up, pimp? Oh boy. Oh, you know, just swinging around my big stick. In a three-galka thing, swinging around my big stick. I never messed around with Great Axe on... When I played retail, I never wasted my time with the Great Axe. Just never did. I played Thief, Monk, and then Samurai. I only leveled up Warrior just to have it as a sub-job for Thief early on. Just absolutely goops and just... It's tough because of the delay. But I'm going to stick with it.
Your skill has increased.
Later on, as you get haste effects, join parties with red mages, bards. Oh, look at that. Hey, shellac. No, don't leave me.
Your skill has increased.
I do gotta be careful. He's just easy prey, so he's probably a little tough.
Your skill has increased.
Oh boy. What's the point of ore toss? Like, if they're gonna have ore toss, like, the guaranteed drop item should be a piece of ore.
Your skill has increased.
Take him out. I don't like that 10 damage. That's a bit much.
Your skill has increased.
Die. Hey, we got a low level.
Incoming emote. You've been examined. Your skill has increased.
Oh, look at that. Stay hi to people. Not enough socialization in these games. I mean, these are massive MMOs. What is it? Massive multiplayer, massive multiplayer. What does MMO even stand for? I don't even know. What am I doing here if I don't know that? I'm just here to swing a big stick.
Your skill has increased.
Nice. Smack.
Your inventory is full.
Let's see. What do I get now? Vegetable seeds? I should do some, I almost said barning. What the hell is barning? I should do some, gardening. I don't know why potions don't stack. It's really stupid that they don't.
Your inventory is full.
Gotta put all this junk away. Let me heal up. Get him. Massive multiplayer online. Hey, TCG dude. So are you free? You want to join? You want to, hop on over? It really sucks there's no friends list in this game. Slash tell TCG dude. You on? God damn it. No, he's not. So Horizon doesn't use the play online function, so it doesn't have the same features and functions as retail. Let me try turning this up a bit. How's the sound? I adjust the volume. Let's see.
Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased. skill has increased. Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased. Incoming tap. Incoming tap. Incoming tap. Incoming tap. examined. Incoming emote. You've been examined. Incoming emote. Incoming text. Your skill has increased. Incoming tab. Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased.
One moment. Hello? No? Nothing? I see Discord picking up my voice. I don't see it picking up yours. You might have to change your settings, your audio settings. Nope, nothing still. Over here testing this controller. I know all my controllers work, but I don't know if with the controllers. I'm about to bust out my old submarine controller. You remember when that submarine imploded and how they used the Logitech controller? I actually bought a Logitech controller right after that. Because I'm a sick bastard. Yeah, I still can't hear you, homie.
You've been examined.
Okay. I don't want to. Okay, wait, come on. I don't know if I can do those. I think it's kind of
Hello. Oh my goodness, it's actually kind of working. Let me turn down my in-game sound so I can hear you. Oh my god, those. One moment. There we go. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh, and I can also probably turn you up in Discord too. I almost forgot about that. I have your stream muted. That way I don't hear double. Oh, they're probably only gonna hear me. I don't think they're gonna hear you, homie. Twice. I don't think they're gonna hear you twice. Here, let's see. Alright, I just caught wind of your stream. I sound pretty damn good on there. But what are you saying that I'm echoing you now, or? Oh. No, I wouldn't say you're echoey. I'd say it sounds like you're a little distant, but that's probably just like a webcam mic or something.
Pull the mic closer and turn up the
Oh.
volume. How about now?
Mm,
Is that better? Do I sound far away?
it's all right. It's all right. I can hear you. I feel like I'm talking to you through tubes. Hey, did you
annoying.
see that they put a new event thing? Like it's a seasonal thing going on, and I don't know what holiday they're supposed to be celebrating over here.
Oh, it's the Summer Breeze Festival. Retail does it too, with the fireworks.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice and festive.
Yeah, they play the festive music with the fireworks. It's actually kind of annoying because when they first rolled out the festival, I don't think they had it set up properly, and my frame rate was dropping. It was all stuttery and laggy during the fireworks and the background music.
Oh yeah, I bet. Thankfully, I actually have a dedicated GPU over here.
Yeah, I'm too low end. This is a computer my friend made out of spare parts, and I'm just kind of, it's probably a little overworked and overburdened now because he didn't know I was going to go into streaming and do all that stuff. I didn't either. He actually made this computer for me so we could play Arena together, but I pretty much don't want to play Arena because it's a rigged pile of trash. And so I do other things with it.
Well, alrighty then. Yeah, I actually like slapping computers together. It's not something I've done in a long time because I haven't just procured parts. It's not. I don't spend my spare money on, you know, used parts in hopes that I could slap a computer together. But in the past, I have Frankensteined some stuff together, and I even was thumbing through some of my belongings and found a USB drive with Windows on it. So assuming
That's cool.
you know, Frankenstein something together, yeah, it'll work. Anyways, all right. So as far as the game goes, I am currently on the geological survey. So the one for Sid where you gotta go to the oh gosh, what is it? This
Dangrif Wadi.
Assist. Yeah, Dangrif Wadi. Yeah. That's where I gotta go. But I'm only level 5, and I just got a second spell here, so I might have to do a little grinding.
Yeah, grind up a bit. I actually got to go to Dangrif Wadi too. I got to do a quest. There's a quest in Bastoke with it's called. You're gonna need Bastoke fame, like level 2 fame to get it. It's called Drakenfall. You have to go through Dangrif Wadi. The 2 geysers shoot you up. Oh no, wait! I thought you already did that. The tester thing. Hang on, I forget what mission you're on even. I gotta check now. Geological survey.
I also have a couple of just regular quests, including the Sirens tier.
Oh, that one I did, yeah. I'm purposely doing dumb quests.
Where you get the stone in the river or whatever?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. So, I'm gonna go get the signet.
Make sure you do the mommy's helper quest.
I haven't crafted any of the food yet. That's one of the things I'm looking to do next is some synthesizing for food buff.
I've got a ton of crystals if you want them. I've just been selling them to the NPC like a bad boy. You're supposed to put them back on the AH to put them back in the in-game economy. I'm just lazy and sell them to NPCs.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you know, you can do a hustle with that, with buying items from NPCs and then selling them in the auction house. I did that with the Black Mage spell Stone. It's a level 1 spell, but you don't, or I don't know, I forget which spell it is, but there's one of the spells in there that you can buy from the NPC. It's a beginner level spell, and sell it for like 5 times the price. It's kind of nice.
Did you start off with a spell as a black mage?
Yeah, I could have sworn that that's what it was. Is that it was is that it was stone? Hold on, let me talking to the NPC here for the strip of meat jerky. He's about to show me how to. Oh no, he's not showing me how to synthesize. Magic, black magic. Yeah, stone and water. Okay, so technically, yeah, you have to learn the spell. I don't think you actually start off with it. You have to like cast it on yourself with using the item, right? And then you learn it.
What do you mean? The oh no, yeah.
So, like,
oh, you mean magic?
huh?
You mean the spells for magic?
Yeah, the spells, aka abilities or whatever, for black magic. Yeah, dude, you buy the scroll from the NPC, and then you use the scroll, and you learn the ability.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you don't get the spells as you progress like in other Final Fantasy games. It's usually pretty much every Final Fantasy game you have to actually, I think, buy it, or the weapon gives it to you. Maybe except 9. I think 9 you get them gradually. I don't recall, but I know in 8 Final Fantasy
had a really interesting system. I like playing 9. It was one of the few Final Fantasy games I've actually beaten.
Yeah, same here. I beat 9 and 7, and 11 beat me because it's such a level grind.
All right, so I suppose I'm just gonna step out of here into South Gustaberg now that I got a 30-minute food buff, and I'll get a re-up on my signet here.
I thought you said you did the geological survey where you have to take the tester, or maybe you just said you got the quest, you just didn't do it yet.
Man, I can't even lie, bro. It's a little hard to understand. I heard part of the quest. I've done mission 1-1. I'm currently on mission 1-2.
Okay. Let's try this.
Yeah, signet on me. Is the microphone close to you?
Yes. How about this?
Okay.
Let's try this. How about this? Is this better?
Oh my god. Leagues better. Leagues better.
That's weird because when I click the drop down, it shows Fiduci, my mic, and there's like
Yeah.
Fiduci Pro Audio 888, microphone, high definition device, communications microphone, Fiduci, default microphone, Fiduci, and it's like, which one do I need?
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
So stupid, overly complicated. Hey Benson, I got Michael Superbacker in the chat. Hey. So I don't know if you saw a message in my chat. The first person who messaged, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. They say, "Can you play 4 big guys, please?" What do you? What does that mean?
I don't know, but I can probably eat 5 guys.
I was like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. Ridiculous. I don't know. Some people in chat sometimes, bro. But if you can hear me, thank you for your viewership.
All the way from Alaska, right? Not to give anything away.
Yes. Yes. Thanks for doxing me.
I'm on the northeast coast of the United States, so there you go. We're even. If you could find me, win a prize. If you find me, you win a prize. If you find TCG, dude, you get a better prize.
Right. A big grizzly bear.
You get potentially eaten by a bear and shot because Alaska is basically a frontier wilderness, from what I've heard.
Yeah, it's actually funny you say that because, according to legend, the gun to person ratio is like 3 to 1 here. So for pretty much every one person, the average person owns like 3 firearms or something here in Alaska. It's crazy.
You probably need it, I would guess. Like, what is it like living out there? I don't mean to ask you about Alaskan life, but
no, it's okay, bro.
So,
I mean, it's pretty much okay. So I mean, really, there's city living and then there's rural living.
okay.
City living is pretty much city living like anywhere else. But there's, a bit of coast. So I don't know. I'd imagine, say, like a Seattle. Imagine a smaller Seattle or something.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay.
That's what you get in a bigger city here. But like otherwise, it's gonna be just backwoods rural living. They have many villages in Alaska, and a quick Google search will let you know what those living conditions are like.
Do you get like, what's the media market like? Like, what are the sports teams you get? Like, are you basically forced to Seattle Mariners if you were into MLB? Like, is that the regional? Is that considered the regional team?
Yeah, that's actually a great question. Gosh, it must have been like over 10-15 years ago that one of the local news outlets ran an article, and essentially you're either a Seahawks fan, a Packers fan, or a Broncos fan if you're up here. As far as football goes, for baseball, I think it's a little bit more, hodgepodge. But yeah, essentially a lot of Alaskans will claim, Washington teams.
That makes sense. Yeah, geography.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys get like Canadian TV and even Russian and Chinese radio? That might be a stretch, the last two, but like, do you get any of that?
I personally haven't tuned in to AM stations like that. The only time I have is like local, like politic or even some religious stuff or whatever. But I imagine that they're interceptable. And as far as like the public television goes, God, you could still get you could do the rabbit ears thing up until like 5 years ago. Here now it's all wireless, high def, yada yada.
It's about the same thing here. I don't even know if those will work anymore, those old antennas and rabbit ears.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't think that they specifically provide Canadian or Russian media or anything. That's something you'd probably have to seek out yourself.
Well, the Russian one is probably a stretch. Even China and probably Japan. Japan's actually in the middle, so you're probably closer to Japan. But well, I just know like people that live in Detroit though, in Michigan, they get, I think like the basic TV package that you get like TVO, which is like their news broadcast up there on TV, and you get Canadian radio. It's, I don't know. That
makes sense.
Because like I've never been to Canada. No, I've laid over on going to China on a plane in Vancouver. Never got off the plane. Never been to Mexico. So it's just like you forget in America that you border two countries. Technically, you flat out border two countries, and a lot of people don't think about that. Like I was driving to somewhere in New York State from Jersey, from where I am, and I see a sign that's like, the first time I've ever been driving and see a sign that says Canada X amount of miles away. I'm like, where the hell am I going that I'm seeing signs for Canada? Like it just kind of hit me. I'm like, oh yeah, it's right. It's really not that far. But like it's my first time in my life.
Yep, exactly.
It was just kind of like, huh, that's right. Like Toronto, 20 miles away, and it's like, oh, all right.
Right.
But that's
Does
cool.
make sense. I saw a video the other day, just scrolling around on YouTube, talking about how I guess Anchorage used to be one of the well, no, actually, currently is the most active cargo hub, right, for like international shipping. Yeah. But apparently, of course, because of the oil boom in the 80s, it just was easier for travel. It was just like, I don't know, it's I guess Anchorage specifically has been like a huge hub of travel and cargo. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling on and a little discombobulated right now, but for real, man, it's active as far as like people in and out of the state and city and all that. But I mean, the living standards to each their own, Some people, and I guess it gets cold anywhere, unless you live in the deep south or something, it's only gonna get to like 60 degrees or 50 degrees in the winter. But like they have a lot of other, weather things that happen, tornadoes and flash floods
It's
and
really
stuff
just like
that.
anywhere else. Yeah, people think it has a mystique to it. They think Alaska is just like one big snowy covered mountain, and it's not. I imagine it's like, I think of
Yeah,
Alaska as like
exactly.
have you ever been to the East Coast, U.S.?
I have not.
Okay, so there's a state of Maine. I feel like Alaska sounds a lot like Maine to me. People think Maine is just like frozen cold New England, which it is, basically, up until like
Mhm.
June. It's basically cold. But it's up there. It's got cities, but it's a lot of tons of ruralness. So it sounds like you're just in West Coast Maine. Let's call it that.
Yeah, West Coast Maine, yeah. Old America.
Yeah. I think I was
Yeah, I
best
mean
at,
it's nice and lush and green,
yeah.
and the mountains are super big. I mean anywhere you go, yeah, literally the peaks of the mountains pierce the clouds, bro. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? They're really big.
So how did your
But I
family
mean it's
come
the
to be in
mystique though.
how'd your
So yeah,
family come to
keep
be in
going.
Alaska? That's just where you guys live and that's just all it is?
I mean, honestly, I don't know a lot of the origins of it, but yeah, I think that, let's see here, must have been, yeah, I don't know a lot of family history on that. I know that like, generations and generations back, yeah, my family was migrants from Eastern Europe, right? Like long before the USSR and all that stuff. I'm talking like late 1800s. They
Yeah.
immigrated from there to Alaska and Northwest and all that. So I would suppose that's the history there. But nothing specific for like careers or anything. I don't think that my dad or grandpa or grandma chased the oil boom or anything. I know my grandpa was a firefighter here
That's cool.
in Alaska. Yeah, he served for I think a good 10 years or so. Did military, did Vietnam, then after Vietnam lived in Anchorage and was a firefighter. Mom was a hairdresser,
Okay.
so dad was a house painter. So dad's self-employed for the longest time. He didn't really work under a lot of companies. He kind of did his own thing. And my mom was, I wouldn't say run-of-the-mill hairdresser. She wasn't at a super nice salon or anything, but she wouldn't do a slop job either. So
Hmm.
definitely paid the bills and bought my PlayStation games with that money.
Ah, yeah.
Uh,
Back when games were,
yeah.
they still are like $50, like a piece. Some of those
Oh
games.
yeah. Yeah, and at late 90s wages, you know, yeah, a $50 PlayStation game was not cheap.
I remember my first, like, when I got N64 as a kid for Christmas, all I got, my gift that year for Christmas was the console and Mario 64. That's all I got. Because normally there'd be like a whole smattering of small things for Christmas. But that year, like as a kid, I had the awareness and understood, like, this is expensive. This is all I get. But Mario 64 is, you know, one of the iconic best video games ever made. So I'm fine with it.
Right. Endless hours of entertainment.
Oh, yeah. It still is. When they finally put it on the Switch network, I was like just having so much fun just kicking around.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have updated some of the old school games available on Switch. I like that they have that. It's unfortunate that you have to pay extra for their yearly service. To get like, the Game Boy Advance and the N64 titles, but you know, to be able to use or to play those on newer TVs and stuff is nice.
Yeah, it definitely is. Especially Switch being handheld, it's a lot of fun. Being able to pick up and go.
Yeah. Just hand the Switch to the kid in the back. Shut up. Play Mario.
That's what I'm trying not to do. We have a baby in our house now, and she's already looking at screens. She looks at my phone screen. It's not even turned on. The screen's not even like lit up, and she's just giggles at it because she knows it's entertainment.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But yes, this is such as life.
Yeah, you gotta find a way to just monitor it. Really, just don't, you know, perch them in front of a TV and treat that like that's the way to go either. Like my brother has a, you know, he was a good barometer because his daughter is 5 now, and he would give her an hour of TV time, you know, which I think is a happy medium because screens are going to be part of their life. You got to allow them to be exposed to it. You can't just be like, no TV.
Yeah, I think that would do more harm than good.
I met kids like that in the 90s. Like, they had limited TV time. And I was like, that's so weird in the year, you know, the 90s or even 2000s. I knew people like that. I'm like, wow, that's strange. But it's part of their stimulation.
I had limited TV time when, because I've went back and forth between family members as a youth, and when I lived with my grandmother, who was a lot more conservative, refined, and well off, she definitely put a limit on my TV time and stuff, and would be like, for every you know hour that you are outside or doing homework or house cleaning, you get a half hour of game time or whatever. So did she always stick to that rule? No, not always, but you know, sometimes it was forced, and the tone was set.
And whenever I fucked up, I'd get what's called, my mom didn't ground me, she put us on restriction. We weren't allowed to play it, and it felt terrible. It's like, no, I can't play in 64.
Right? That reminds me of a funny story. So, when I was young, is that your character over there? No, it's just a big beefy Gulka that looks like you.
No.
I forget how old I was. I must have been like 10 or something like that. And I lived with my dad in a duplex, and the neighbors next door had 3 sons. And I had recently gotten on restriction for something. I don't know what, to be honest with you. It probably wasn't even that big. I don't remember causing my dad a lot of issues. But anyways, it's like, okay, I'm on restriction. Hey, can I go hang out with the boys next door? You know what I'm saying? Since I can't play video games. Okay, fine.
They probably had one.
So I go over there and hang out, and they're playing Super Nintendo, freaking Super Metroid, in the bedroom, and I'm like, okay, well, I can hang out with you, but I can't play the game, right?
Oh, that's some discipline.
And I'm respecting this rule. Yes, I try to be disciplined, bro. And I kid you not, they got like stuck in a room or something, and they were like, can you do this? And I was like, oh my god, well, okay, fine, just real quick though. And I shit you not, dude, as soon as the controller hit my hand, my dad burst into the room. Gotcha! I was like, oh my god, what is the chances, bro? What is the chances? So,
was he like, that was a trap, or like he Like, was he?
It was the timing, dude. They weren't in on that. They weren't in on that. He was simply just coming over to pick me up, and I happened, like, the timing was just perfect for him.
That's funny.
Bullshit. Yeah, no, it's funny. It's funny now, but man, did that have me peeved at the time, dude. Because, like, I was in my mind, I was even being so disciplined, dude. I was like, no, like, it's the temptation is there in front of me, and I'm saying no, and then I'm asked for help, and I'm like, fine, only because I'm helping you. You know, they say no good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah,
So whatever.
that's funny.
Yeah. All right. I have been over here dirtling in front of these bees and worms. Bro, I've actually died quite a few times. And yeah, you lose experience in this
I
version.
think at no,
Level.
even retail was like that. I think at level 8 or so, you start to lose EXP. I know it sucks. It's so unforgiving.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't miss the old Final Fantasy 11. This game recaptures it. I was chatting with you the other day about this. That some of this stuff is like, yeah, I don't exactly want to relive this. I'm playing this because it's free. I enjoy it, but not cool that it's bad old days when if you look at some of the high end gear, it goes for millions of gil. Like the what's that green dot?
Yeah, no, I hear you on that one, man. The things that we were okay with back in the day because we had nothing else and we didn't know any better.
Well, now in retail, they have the trust system where you can basically pair up with NPCs in your party. And the NPCs are actual like characters in the game. Like it's they got that, and the engineer Sid, he's one of them. You can get the girl from Basto, Cornelia. I think it's pretty cool because this game shouldn't be like I would spend days playing Final Fantasy 11, really effectively not playing it because I couldn't. I would go days with getting no party. Nobody wanted to. I was just another damage dealer. Nobody. Those were a dime a dozen. Everybody was doing that. It was so hard to get a group together.
That is frustrating at times. No, I agree with you that the trust magic is overall a net positive for the game, but that's coming from a casual player, you know, post-trust magic, right? So, like, I didn't experience the game truly prior to trust magic, so I couldn't give you a fair point of comparison. But from entering the game circa 2012 on Xbox 360, trust magic just seemed a part of the game and it made sense, especially with the dwindling population and the increasing age of the title.
Oh yeah, they had to because it just gets so ridiculous. Then you get the Japanese only want to party with Japanese people. Yeah. No, they even well back in 2011, before the trusts, they did a system. They added a special like supreme level up zone called Abyssia, where you can team up with alliances of people of any level and gang up on these gigantic like bull looking monsters and just farm them for hours. And you get massive amounts of EXP. I took jobs from level I think 5 or 10 all the way to 60 because they raised the level cap in retail to 99.
Yeah, that's right, they did.
Oh boy, I almost.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to exploring what Horizon 11 has to offer. I don't know if I'm gonna see the game through completion, like hitting 75 and then doing end game. I might casually play until level 75. But dude, I got like multiple games kind of going on right now to be 100. I'm a clan leader in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, so I'm regularly playing on there like every single night. And I honestly, I have two accounts. I have my PlayStation 5 account, my main one that I've been playing for 2 years, and then I have my PC account, which I've been grinding and leveling up on. So Call of Duty, and then I play Final Fantasy 14 because my girlfriend plays. She got me into the game, and so that's a way that we bond together. And I when I talk about how I play 14, it kind of makes people look at me weird because I'm like, yeah, I barely did the MSQ for the base game, and I actually only garden and PvP. I literally hit max level only doing PvP, bro.
That's pretty cool.
Like, yeah, like I make money from the gardening. Like she has FC houses with garden plots, and I'll take 10-15 minutes out of my day to go pluck flowers and plant new ones. Do up for a PvP, and so I get like 30-minute, 45, maybe hour-long session a day. And yeah, I've been able to sustain all my repairs, teleports, buy gear that I need and stuff. Now, obviously, I'm not like going all out on the MSQ. I really would like to get deeper entrenched into the game, but
Hmm.
it's kind of a lot, bro. It's like trying to get into World of Warcraft, circa 2024. The game's been out for 20 years. It's not just a overnight understanding. You know what I'm saying?
No, I completely get you. No, because
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm not gonna take this. Because I grew up when I played in high school, I lived in a small town. There was just nothing to do, and this is my world. Stuff like
Yeah.
this. It was my escapism, and uh, times I remember like just getting into like heated chat arguments with people and taking the game seriously, worrying about all my stats. I'm just gonna have fun. I'm having fun just doing the in-game quests, reading the dialogue and the lore of the game. I don't really care about doing the exact, standards because the problem is like this game's like it's a game, but everyone there's created the meta behind everything's got a meta now. The standard is you're a warrior, your sub job is ninja, you dual wield small axes, and that's that. I'm like fuck that. I want to
Right. If
wield.
you don't play your role, then get out of here. They say.
Yeah, I want to swing around a great axe and create my own meta. I'm like, oh no, you got to go to Valkyrie Dunes to level up from 10 to 20. I'm gonna see if I can just solo my way there. I mean, I don't want to deal with the party thing in a waiting game. Like the other night, I put up my party flag in Horizon for the first time. I'm like, all right, let's see how this goes. And
Yeah.
I didn't get a party till like 5 minutes before I was about to log off. So I'm like, yeah, nothing's changed. I don't feel
That's
like dealing
rough.
with this. I mean, I think this game has a big enough population where it shouldn't be too hard, but I just don't
Yeah.
feel like I want to sit down and just play my game. I don't want to wait for somebody. That's what I hated about the old days. I would go days without, I'd log
No,
on
absolutely.
and you feel like you couldn't play because you couldn't get a party. And
That's why trust magic is so important.
yeah, well, that's why I just did Abyssa and ran a job from level 10 to 60 in a couple hours. Just like, haha, F you. I don't need you. Because the partying was kind of a drain for hours just doing the same thing over and over again. And just not fun.
So you're gonna have to excuse me one moment, friend. I'll be right back.
Sure. Oh no. Oh boy. All right, I'm doing this again. The quest that wiped me the other last time. Oh boy. All right. Get the hell out of my way. All right. We're almost there. I'm doing this overly complicated quest at a really low level just to say I did it. Look at this. Okay, good. I zoned. All right. Now, I think those pugs are the problem. How do you zoom out on this map? Nope. Okay, that's basically useless. Okay. Let me just get my stupid canteen. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where is it? Brass canteen. There it is. Okay.
Okay, cool. I am back now. Not in my absence.
All good. I'm trying not to not
Okay.
die this time.
All right.
Jeez. Go away. Yeah, I told myself, I was like, when I played retail, I never bought potions in the game. I don't know, never understood why I didn't. Because in all the mainline Final Fantasy games, I lived off potions. I'm letting you just forget that they're a thing in 11. Because everything in other games, you basically monsters drop them left and right. Here, you have to go buy everything pretty much. So I bought a couple potions and they saved me already. And it's like, oh, that's right, these things exist. But what's really stupid is they don't stack, which I don't understand why not.
Are you talking about the number of items don't stack, or
Yeah, like, you know how
healing doesn't stack?
Like the items, like one potion, it doesn't say like a potion and then 12 of them next to each other in one big group together. It's like you look at your inventory, it's potion, potion, potion. Like they each take up a line item on their own. Because if you were to buy like,
That's so lame.
you buy when you can sort your inventory, right? You get a bunch of the elemental crystals, you hit sort and it stacks them all together, just 12 to a stack on the crystals. It's like that. Okay, these guys aggro too.
That's strange.
So yeah, the potions don't stack, which is
Actually,
weird.
you know what? Yeah, that's right. I think in retail it's the same way, bro. It's strange. You can set auto stacking for your inventory management.
Yeah, I have that.
On one of your other streams.
Yeah. Well, no, I just didn't know the button to press, because I'm a hybrid of keyboard and controller. I really should just learn the keyboard, because this controller I have is kind of like the brand is called Ralthy, R-A-L-T-H-Y. It's a really off-brand. It's made for the Nintendo Switch. It works as your USB controller, but it works wirelessly with the Switch, but it doesn't work wirelessly with the PC. That's how jank it is. So I have to plug into a USB extender, not be too far from my PC tower. I told you, I'm real jank over here.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I literally have 1, 2, 3 different official Xbox controllers that do not work with this client.
It's so weird.
It works with retail? Yeah. That's why I was joking earlier. I was like, hey, you remember that Logitech controller from the submarine? Yeah, I got one of those over here. I want to use it for this game. Actually, theirs was wireless. I think mine's wired.
How do
But
I...
yeah, the old Logitech that looked like a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, that guy's, yeah.
Those are actually really good.
That idiot in the submarine. It's like, no, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I'm an engineer. Dead.
Yeah, I shouldn't laugh. That's actually, it was really sad that happened.
I don't know why they thought that...
I legitimately bought, huh?
I just don't know why they thought they'd get away with that or why that would work. Like, you made a submarine in your backyard.
The company that facilitated that was Washington based. So obviously they were smoking something really strong.
How do I turn off? You know how to turn off status effects? I have the... You gotta... I'm invisible. I need to interact with a marker on the ground.
This is fun. This is a perfect example of old school gaming and trials and tribulations that come with it. Okay. So what you need to do, I forget the keyboard key, but the button that cycles through your user interface, eventually when you cycle enough, you'll get to your buffs and you like,
Oh,
you know, confirm or whatever your buff, and it'll like take it off of yourself. Kind of like where the signet is and all that stuff.
yeah.
Your invisibility buff should be, yeah, next to that.
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking for it. I'm like, are you sure your controller doesn't work?
don't know.
Because you had to go to the Horizon client and actually add the controller. It has to detect it in the Horizon client. It's pretty janky. At least it was for me. Like it was reading the B button as the A button. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, it says you can do the gamepad configuration. And
Yeah,
I
that's
did
it.
that with all the different patterns, yeah. And the X input is normally what's supposed to be the Xbox controller.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, that did not cut the, that did not cut it.
Okay, I just have to wait for this to wear off. I can't find that function. I'm like such an idiot
Oh,
playing
that's
this.
rough. Let's check our little boomer log over here.
Is that the paper player's guide or is that something else you have?
Uh, this pamphlet, which has keyboard controls and shortcuts, was included in the base game for the 360.
Yeah, I bought that on
You bought-
360 and it froze all the time on me.
Huh?
But then again,
Aw.
I had a first gen white Xbox, so that's probably why.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
that'll do it.
Oh, finally, I got this stupid quest item. This wasn't worth it. This is just 2K gold for this quest, and it's just garbage.
F? Is it your F key?
Let's find out.
No.
Yeah, it is. No, you're right.
Yes, it is your F key.
And then you use the arrows to cycle them. Ah, okay, how about that? Now I know. Thank you. You
You're
learned
welcome.
something. All right.
You know what? I've held on to this stupid piece of paper for 12 years, and I finally got to use it and help somebody.
What was the Final Fantasy 11 on Xbox? It comes with the discs and just does the installer, right? Play online. Like, did-
Yeah, I think it's a 2-disc. But it might not be. It might be on a single disc. I think I could have sworn that what I had bought though was the Wings of the Wings of the Goddess expansion pack. But when you bought that, I guess it came with the base game, and whoever had owned my copy didn't use the code for the base game. And so when I bought that game and did the whole account and make it and yada, I only had the base game, so I actually had to purchase the expansion packs later down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore because they've discontinued 11 on Xbox and PS2, which I will quickly rabbit trail. I simultaneously played on the 360 and the PS2 in the same house back in the day, and I'm gonna top that even more. Bro, I was quite the go-getter and hustler, and so I was always going through consoles and games and stuff. And at one point, I had my hands on a backwards compatible PS3. And I kid you not, I don't have the photographic evidence of it, but I indeed have once played Final Fantasy XI Retail backwards compatible on PS3.
Those are expensive,
kid
I've
you
heard.
not.
That was the first gen PS3s, right? They played both.
Yes, they played the PS2 and the PS3. They also played PS1, of course.
Wow.
Which, fun fact for any viewers out there listening, most PS3s actually play all PS1 games.
That's
They do it
really
under
cool.
Software emulation. Yeah, bro.
It's like it comes prefabbed and pre-installed with that, or you have to get that separately.
Nah, just out the box, ready to play a PS1 game. So if you want to play Final Fantasy VII, you can stick it in your PlayStation 3, no matter what model, and it will play it because it runs it by software emulation.
So it only
What made
does.
the backwards compatible PlayStations for PS2 so impressive is that they had the hardware. That's what made them able to do that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, in 2006, 2007 era, whenever it was in mid 2000s that PS3 dropped, software emulation wasn't good enough to just have PS2 be emulated like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you were doing it hardcore on a PC, but that's a different case.
So when you played Final Fantasy 11 on 360 and PlayStation, were you using the same account?
Not simultaneously, no. I had
Oh,
two
okay.
accounts. Yeah.
So I think they
Like, I
came
mean,
out with a mod on PC that Horizon actually doesn't allow it. It's called dual boxing. There's mods that let you play on the same account on both characters because I don't think it's aligned because no one thought they'd be able to do that. Because you can basically have a healer, you can basically be your own power level. So it's dual boxing. I guess it boots up a separate version of the same game, and you just select your other character, which is weird because you would think there would be defaults built in. You can't be on the same user play online ID and run two of your characters at the same time, but apparently, I guess you can. So joke's on them. Yeah, because prior to finding Horizon, I was hoping it's gonna be a matter of time till 11 has to be free to play. How long can they really charge people for this game? This game looks like, Skyrim graphics, which in context to the time looks actually pretty good for 2004.
Game
But
came
yeah.
out in 2001 in Japan, and I think 2002 in America. So World of Warcraft wasn't even out yet.
Wow.
EverQuest 1 was still hot. So yeah, and what made this game designed the way that it was is that it was being released on PlayStation 2 as well as PC, and so that's kind of why everything is the way that it is because it was centralized around PlayStation 2.
Yeah, on PlayStation 2, that giant hard drive wasn't giant, but it had the hard drive. You had to have the internet adapter thing in the back. It was a whole thing buying all that, I remember. Remember I bought a used.
Yep.
It's one of the times I got cursed with used equipment. I tried buying the used stuff from EA Games, whatever it was. I don't think the internet adapter worked. I bought a Mad Catz router that was new. That didn't work. I wasted so much money trying to set this up. But I remember going to my local Walmart. They never had Final Fantasy 11. I had to go to the mall to buy it. But I was so happy when I bought it. I was like, man, I got to pay monthly. I have no idea how I'm going to pay for this, but I'm going to find a way. Okay, so where are you at? Are you in Bastoke?
That is a struggle.
Yeah, I just warped back. I got to go to Bastock Mines. Oh, don't forget to do the there's the quest at Port Bastock. Outside the Mog House in Port Bastock, there's a little Mithra girl. You have to give her an amaryllis flower, and she gives you the Mog House shortcut. So if you zone into your Mog House in Port Bastock, if you have the shortcut, you can zone out. You can choose which part of the zone you want to zone out into. So you basically don't have to go back in the same.
That's super convenient.
Yeah, because I kept doing that. I was like, man, this sucks. I gotta leave my Mog House and go all the way back to port. I was like, wait a minute, isn't there a thing that lets you do a shortcut? So I had to look it up, and sure enough, that was it.
Well, alrighty then. I'm just over here, freaking going down some food real quick. Don't mind me.
Now do what you gotta do. Let's see. I'm so bad with directions, though. I check the map constantly. Let me check the chat. How are we looking? Hey, Cade, how are you? What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
gotta be honest with you, bro.
Why?
Your story of procuring or attempting to procure 11 sounds tragic. sounds very similar to the installation process of the game. My story, dude, much easier process than that. I kid you not. Had the PS2 bought from a homie during a trade. Awesome trade. Great console in good condition. One day, taking a random Value Village trip, I go over to the glass case, and complete in box with the hard drive is Final Fantasy XI. I'm talking the big Mac Daddy box that you'd see on the GameStop and EB
I
Toys,
remember
whatever
that.
shop.
Yeah.
Yes, and it was there for like 20 bucks. Bro, I scooped that up with a quickness.
That's
Got
amazing.
home. Yes, got home, installed it, and realized, oh god, I need the network adapter. Found that days later at a Cash America down the street. And then, lo and behold, maybe a week after that, I got the game installed and started playing. And you know what I did with that? The best use of my PS2 11 experience?
What's that?
I would literally have my character sitting in Juneau, the main hub, Bright City, as a bazaar on the street corner selling his goods, and I'd just turn my TV off and go to sleep with my PlayStation 2 on and wake up and be like, all right, what did I sell today?
No, I remember that. I would leave it on.
Literally.
My mom would call and be like, Ben, your game's still on. If to her, it was all just the games. And I'd be like,
Oh,
yeah, don't touch it. Just leave it alone. It's fine. I was like, yeah, I would do that because I did a lot of the, I did bone crafting as my craft. I think I got to like level 60. I got it far enough where you get the sunglasses. That's all I really wanted out of it. But one of the items you have to grind constantly to make, to level up. You get to a point where you got to grind making the gelatin, the blocks of gelatin out of different bones. You make a shitload of it. It's actually pretty valuable to the culinary guild because people buy that. They need the gelatin to make the roll and berry pies and all the confectionery food in game. So I'd put all that in my bazaar, go AFK outside that guild, which was also in Windurst, and I would wake up to a bunch of money in my account, which was nice.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you could vibe with that, bro.
I tried crafting the other night. I tried making a brass ring. No, I tried making a brass ingot, and it just didn't work. I just kept breaking it, and I was like, this is a waste of time. I don't care. I'm convinced crafting in this game isn't profitable. I've heard other people say that. You gotta really, it's only good at late game when you make the expensive stuff, but you need the really tough to get, HENM monster cloth drops and whatever your field is. That's why I'm just selling shit to NPCs. I just don't care. I'm just gonna do my thing. I got another weird chat message. Somebody said, I'm going to take you bowels. What do you think that means? I'm going to take you bowels. BOWELS. I did not get my sub job yet, Flycraft. So there's a guy in the chat named Flycraft. The other night, we were chatting back and forth about just the bad old days in this game. Flycraft told a story about there's a monster outside Sandoria, a notorious monster rabbit called Jaggedy-Eared Jack. He drops a pendant that gives you steel +1. And at the time, I think we played around the same time in like mid-2000, like pre-2010. That necklace sold for like millions of gil. He was one for like 75, 1 out of 76 attempts in getting the drop on that item. Because you hunt a notorious monster, it can take up to 2 hours. So he
2 times 75, bro. Oh.
Yeah, so he finally gets it. He was getting ready to quit the game, so he killed the monster, finally got the drop, and he's like, yay, and guess what he did with it? He fucking threw it out of his inventory. He dropped the item. Oh, it's so bad.
Oh, man. Just out of spite. It was like, yeah.
I don't blame him, though, on spite. I mean, he's like, yay, I did it. It's gone. Incredibly lucrative. Smithing and goldsmithing, these things can make you a lot of money. True. Yeah, I did Leaping Lizzie. That's Augusta Berg. Notorious Monster drops those boots. That's +3 dex, +3 agility. Those are actually really freaking good. People wear those all the way up to endgame because there's nothing else that gives that stat boost. Because dex and agility is awesome for so many jobs.
Right, yeah, it can increase your hit chance. Defense,
So-
I imagine.
Where are you at now?
I am outside of Gustaberg. I honestly should probably just like roll to the Dagroth Wadi or whatever it's called with you. That's
You're
that would
you're
probably
good.
be ideal.
Yeah, you're gonna need my help. Which Gustaberg are you in? South? North?
Let's check the map. So, I would assume south. Over here by Vomp Hill. Right outside the gate.
Okay, I know.
Good noob.
Alright, I think I'll find you. Just give me 1 second. I'm walking around dressed like Barry Bonds with one earring in. I gotta get another earring to complete the set.
I was thinking about getting a nice fat earring for my Vegas trip, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Go
really
blank
cool
on
that
it.
you're going out there. Good for you on that, by the way. That's what are you doing for lodging, just out of curiosity? Are you rooming with any of those guys in the DJ crew, or you and
Thanks,
your
bro, for asking. No, I'm not lodging with the DJ crew. Not throwing any shade on any of the homies, but
No, I
I
was-
even mentioned it in the chat earlier. I was like, I paid extra to not hear snores and hoopla. I'm not.
No, with conventions.
I'm not flying out, paying for the convention.
No, this
paying
is-
for a hotel.
yeah.
To listen to somebody snore all night.
This is probably your big outing for the year, if I were to guess, right?
Yeah, probably for the decade, bro. I'm about to.
Yeah,
gonna
you
be having
take
a
care-
baby on the way here soon.
You're gonna be a dad?
Yeah. I twice over now, so I have a 10-year-old son, but
Okay.
that's with past relationship. So yeah, I
Okay.
actually have a baby girl on the way. I've been a little tight-lipped about it. I haven't really told a lot.
No,
of
good for
people,
you. Still,
as far as, like,
congratulations.
the
That's
YouTube crew.
no,
Yeah, thanks, bro.
no. I don't blame you. I'm very private with a lot of that because this day and age, digital, everybody, just the world we're in. No, I don't blame you. You're allowed to be as private as you want with that. Why is this basic earring that gives me 2 HP 10k? Fuck you.
But yeah, all in all, really super excited about that, man. I have been trying to think about what I want to bring with me. So essentially, I've got myself lined up for I think 5 days because it's 3 days for the convention, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I want Thursday to just kind of hit the town, link up with people, network. There's going to be all sorts of content creators that are well established in that space that are there on Thursday, and I'm likely going to just, run into them casually. So that'd be really cool.
No, that's fun. No, definitely network.
Yeah.
It's a good opportunity. Hey,
Yeah, and really, I'm not even out here trying to, like, be internet famous with these people. Like, really, I'm there for the sights, the sounds, playing Magic, outside of my state. And just yeah, soaking up the experience, man, because I wouldn't say it's a once in a lifetime thing. Conventions and Comic-Cons happen every year all the time. But yeah, just is not something that I've personally done. I'd say that the biggest, like, kind of outings that I've had is going to, like, a state fair or something like that, or maybe a concert here and there.
yeah,
I think it'll be fun.
I've done anime conventions, probably over 30 of them. Going back to 2004 was my first. No, 2003 was.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, every year since I was a kid, it was my big thing of the year, and I kept doing it as an adult. And I started staffing for the conventions because I'm not going to pay. I refuse to pay for convention passes. It's not worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
Because you end up just walking around in circles in the dealer's room, and I just don't care. So I thought I bought that earring. Where is it? What? Oh, fuck you. I'm not buying that earring. Whatever. All right, I'm coming outside.
So, all right. I'm not exactly sure how to party invite on here. I did /invite. with your name on it.
I think I have to have the flag up. Find member.
Oh, really? You can't even like accept a friend
Wait,
or
hold
a
on.
party request unless you're flagged.
I
That's
just hit
interesting.
I just hit request. Where's that going? View request. Oh, jeez. Stop
Oh,
request.
I should probably rest this character. There we go.
Let me get Signet refresh. No, but
Oh,
good for you. I
nice.
mean, was your girl going out with you, or just you?
Just me, actually. Truth be told, my baby will be born a couple of weeks before that, so it's a little bit rough on the timing. But you know, I had kind of gotten these tickets, gosh, April, I think. But then again, we knew by that time, so I
Mhm.
don't know. It's like, you know, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm like, you know, making the best choice by not being there for my newborn right away. But then again, I am like, you know, it's just 5 days. It's 5 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like
Oh,
I'm
that's
being gone forever.
yeah. Well, that's your decision, your life. I mean, and you paid for this, so I don't blame you. I mean, it's you do you.
Yeah. Hey, there's your character.
There I am. I invited you. You have to accept the invite. I don't know what this is
Oh,
gonna
let's see
do.
that party. Accept invite. Okay, so yeah, you do your main menu with the underscore key or whatever, and then you go to party, and it'll have a, you know, accept yes or
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
And
look at that.
now we should be in the party.
It shows. So,
Hooray!
did you mess with any of the Ashita add-ons for this game?
Not Ashita, no. I did the
So,
cell shaded, and I think I have my mini map. That's
so
about
I
it.
did the one that shows the on-screen HUD. It shows your party you're in. It shows your EXP, your TP, your
Oh, that's
HP.
nice.
If you look at my
Yeah, I was
stream, you
gonna
should be able to
comment
see it.
earlier that your bars in the middle of your screen there on stream
Hmm.
look really cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's a nice touch because before I realized that this game has this, I just wonder how
Yeah.
EXP would work. Let's just head on over. It's getting late for
All
me,
right.
at least.
Sure. Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
just walk and talk.
Yeah,
So
you're almost at your 2 hour mark here.
yeah, I'm in lately. It's almost bad. Like I don't know. I've never been an addict to like any kind of substance, like alcohol or drugs, but I can imagine this is what it's like for people that relapse. When I get back into this game, when I come and go out of it over the years, I get back into it hard, and it's bad.
More.
Well, I am starting to come off of it because I'm looking at my mostly Magic the Gathering channel. I'm like, what am I doing? I haven't released a damn video in days.
Oh goodness.
I don't really
Hey,
care.
you know what? Ignoring that fact, I'm gonna attack these dingbats real quick because I want the wings. Oh my gosh, they just despawned on me?
Because it's nighttime.
Why?
It's a night day thing. I've never seen them do that.
Huh. Yeah, that was
Wait,
strange.
do I have to level sync?
No, I wanted to congratulate you for your consistency on streaming for 11 and for making thumbnails for him specifically. You know what I'm saying? Just really
Yeah,
kind
no,
of grabbing
thanks.
it by the horns.
Yeah, I do everything for free, and I don't pay for a damn thing. Let's try killing this sapling. What happens?
Sure.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, my bow. I might one shot this thing. Nope, I missed. Okay, way to look
You
stupid.
missed.
Oh, this great axe is terrible. Okay, never mind. As I say that, this thing's a piece of shit.
Right.
One shots it. All right, how about this guy?
Alright. So you can do Control C and it'll check it without you having the menu. I don't know if
Okay.
you do that.
I don't need to. I know these guys are easy prey, so let's. Okay, I'm going after that cadaver over there. There it is.
Okay, thank you. I was wondering if we were gonna go get the turtles.
Yeah, you should nuke them. You level up your spells, because don't forget your black magic. You gotta skill it up.
That is correct, sir. Oops, I moved while I was casting. Oh my gosh.
Okay, you should get that guy.
Yeah, no,
Fine.
super looking forward to Vegas events though. At the convention, bro. When I picked my events, and it said mystery booster, I assumed it was the old mystery booster. I had no idea they were gonna have a mystery booster too, bro.
I don't think
And
anybody
oh
did.
man, I'm so happy.
Those do look really
Right?
cool. I like the art. They're bringing back like they reprinted Lord Urza Lord High Artificer, but they're using the '90s art.
Yeah.
And they did
from the novels.
Yeah, they did Gix, and they used that same style art. That looks really cool, and it's got the like 8th edition white bordered. So they're doing something right. I don't hate everything
I love
Magic
that ugly
does.
8th edition, bro. When TCG dude goes to draft or sealed at an LGS, he specifically picks the ugly white bordered lands out of the land box.
I was gonna say, as a kid, I didn't really like 7th edition and 8th and 9th because I thought looked ugly. I was like, I want the originals with these ugly ass white borders, but those are like extremely coveted.
I feel you on that one. So
Look at me, I'm moonwalking.
prior.
I'm bound.
Oh yeah, I was bound earlier too. I was like, why can't I move?
Well, there's a cadaver I was fighting
Is that a
earlier.
treasure chest on the.
What?
You have a treasure chest icon on my end over here.
Oh, that's the party loot. So when you're in a party and you kill mobs, whatever drops goes into a queue, and you can bid on it at lots, or you can just let it fall naturally.
What? How do you do that? Do we roll? Do we like slash roll?
Yeah, you do. If you just like check me, and you'll see treasure, and then if you select an item,
Oh,
you
I'm gonna
can-
check you, all right.
you can cast lot,
Just kidding.
and you just randomly put points. It generates a point value, and then if you cast a lot
Oh, okay.
and it's less, I
Treasure,
win it.
treasure.
Yeah.
Nice. That's fun. I like that. That's how you basically our roll off for the items, kind of like the need and greed almost in WoW.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
like some parties back in the day, you just kind of let it. It was like the etiquette to just let things flow. You can't pass lots, no lotting. If you want to ask for something, you can, but they want it to just be equitable.
Yeah. You know what I just realized? 11 was super trendy and memey ahead of its time, bro. We're over here T-bowing.
I was thinking about that. All right, so off we go. If you want to stop and kill anything, go ahead. I'm not gonna waste my arrows.
Okay. Check that bird over there. The vulture. Seems like easy prey. Let's go for it.
See, I bought a boomerang for my guy because, like, I bought the bow and I burned through all my arrows so quickly. I'm like, all right, let's, was that thing? Okay, this bird is easy prey. The sapling wasn't. That's why. So I bought a boomerang that's reoccurring. You don't lose it. You can keep using it. All right, cool.
Right. That's the idea, at least.
Well, yeah, and so
Well, you're about as useless as a boomerang that doesn't come back, or useful.
you're like Crocodile Dundee.
Dang.
I'm gonna get this turtle guy up on the hill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't these cadavs drop quest items?
These ones I don't think
Maybe,
do. The ones in the mine do. They might. I'm not sure. They do drop zinc ore occasionally, I think. That's used for the... You trade that into the guy in Bastoke Mines? Or
Okay.
Port Bastoke in the warehouse for the Tenshoto fame. For the... Hey, a scroll of bind. You need that?
Yes, please. That's awesome. See, I knew these cadavs would drop something useful.
I passed it, so you should get it. If you cast lot, you'll get it.
Okay. See, this game's a lot better when you're actually playing with somebody.
I agree. So what I was saying earlier is, like, they basically force standards, like, the meta of the game, and they're like, no, warriors use axe. Like, no, I'm going to use a great axe the entire time, and I don't care what you say. Because great axe is actually warriors. It's broken into tiers, like A, B, C, D, E, F.
Uh-huh.
Like, just like kind of like grades in school. A plus is the best ideal weapon for your job. So I was looking it up, and it says for warrior, it's great axe. So I'm like, all right, I'm doing it. I'm not gonna do the stupid.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. This thing does
They
massive
have a
damage.
high weapon swing, like the time in between attacks, but yeah, massive damage when it does hit.
Let's see.
Kind of like playing a retribution paladin in WoW. You just roll around with that two-hander, or what is it, an arms warrior.
I did not play WoW. I skipped that one. I always thought WoW was a little too cartoony looking for me.
Okay, so it's funny you say that because half the people would say that's why they play that game, but then there's a large amount of people like yourself that would say that's a turnoff. Not serious enough, or maybe the aesthetic doesn't match the, you know, tone of RPG or whatever. Yeah, I can totally dig that. You know, because I've dabbled obviously in 11, 14. I've even done EverQuest 2, which I'm gonna be honest, I actually like EverQuest 2. I wouldn't mind going back and dabbling with it. So, you know, just kind of just throwing this out there. If you find yourself on an MMO searching spree for the next, you know, few months, and you happen upon EQ2, I'll join you for that. Just cycling through. Actually, this is kind of a good segue. Have you ever heard of Josh Strife Hayes?
No.
No, on YouTube? Bro, do yourself a favor. Not tonight, but at your convenience, sub up to Josh Strife Hayes and check out his Was It Any Good series. And he's gone into hundreds of games at this point, including several MMORPGs. And yeah, like they're really well thought out, and like it's A+ YouTube content. That's all I'm gonna say. Just A+ YouTube content. Not trying to steer any viewers here away from Benson's channel, but you know, a good artist copies, not steals. So you might learn a thing or two from him. You know?
No, I hear you. I thought about doing some form of game reviews. I'm thinking about doing just a little video about my thoughts on old retail Final Fantasy 11. I didn't mean to get this sapling. Because it was brutal. It used to suck back in the day. And now it's actually playable. Just sucks. I don't want to pay $12 a month.
Yeah. If you're going to be paying $12 a month, you might as well bump it up, you know, $3 and play 14 at this point. It's so popular.
Actually, 14, I didn't play, but I did watch a video I came across on YouTube about the development of 14. Because the current iteration of 14 wasn't what it was at launch. Because
absolutely not.
Because it was apparently the original game was actually really bad. Like it had all kinds of bugs and problems. And I watched a video about the development team that basically deconstructed the whole thing. But oh, these guys almost killed me earlier. I need my revenge. Excuse me. This whole group of turtles.
I need to rest up. I'm at half health.
Oh, I got him.
All right, cool. So yeah, actually, bro, it's funny that you bring that up. Basically what happened is called the Calamity. Final Fantasy XIV had version 1.0, and the game was so bad that the game was gonna die, right? And as the flagship MMO, you know, Square Enix, Squaresoft, whatever, they couldn't take that L. So they literally designed an in-game event called the Calamity, which is essentially a giant-ass meteor hit Eorzea.
Yeah, I saw that.
Restarting it.
Yeah, no, that was really cool. They worked it in-game. Hey, rest up. You're gonna get killed. These lizards can be seeky. Just rest up. I'll take care of anything that comes along. Yeah, it was really cool from the video, and they actually like made an event in game for it. Yeah, the meteor was going to come, and there was going to be a mage who transports you to a safety world, and you could port over your guy from the shitty base game to the realm reborn that they fixed. I just thought that was really creative. I'm out of room.
Very fitting name.
Why was the Beastman
yeah, and
lost?
apparently, I think I don't quote me on this, but when you beat a Realm Reborn, there should be a list of all the player names on the end credits for people that had accounts or characters or whatever in 1.0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
That's
may
pretty
not
cool.
be at the end credits for that, but they are in game somewhere. Yeah.
But I like the
Homage.
it's a good, like, if you're in business school or, you know, if you know anybody, it's actually a good project management, like, adulting video on how to manage a project and a team and a whole, like, constructively rebuild something. Like, it has a very big boy real world meta to it. I don't know how else to say that. That's what I admired about it.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
It was definitely a so the Japanese are very regimented. They're very business oriented. They don't play around, and it was just a very Japanese
Honor.
process in the way they did everything.
Honor in life, honor in work.
They're a little too extreme. They have what's their work week at like 6-10 hour days or something. They have a real pretty bad office culture that's actually impacting their birth rates. But
Well, I would definitely be comfortable saying they're cut from a different cloth than myself, as a white Western American. You know, I share some traits of hard work and pride, but I don't know if I go to their length.
I don't think anybody does. Let's just get over to Dangrafwadi. I want to help you because you're gonna need some help in there. You just gotta. What's the mission? You gotta ride the geyser, right, and get the test to turn red or blue, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's real easy. You just gotta take the geyser up, take a little elevator ride, and then you're done. Then you're
Bada
done.
bing, bada boom.
Yeah, let me just
Yeah, that'd be a good stopping point.
hang up.
And
Just
I mean,
just
if for
hold up and
whatever
rest.
reason you feel the need to log off prior to that, we can always just
Yeah.
camp outside or whatever.
I got a guy in the
It's just down the way
chat.
over here. It's just over yonder, huh?
Yeah. Just careful. You're kind of low level. You can get.
Wait for it. Over there.
Oh. So yeah, one of my. Hey, Flycraft, I read your messages. Yeah, thank you for the pointers. The quad ab so quad abs drop the back plate, basically the turtle shell that they're wearing. It's a sellable item. It's not really worth very much. I think it's worth 1K. There is a quest in Bastok, which is disengage. Stop. I don't want to fight that thing.
Hey, for how little I'm making Gil in this game currently, I need that 1K. I'm okay with that.
Oh no, careful.
Oh,
I got this.
aggroed. Or okay,
No, we just walked past you. That's weird.
he did.
Okay, fine. You're lost, buddy. See you later. Just be careful with these lizards, though. They can poison and petrify. They're annoying.
Really? Dang. Okay.
They beat one of them beat me in Conchat Highlands. I was pissed. That's why I started carrying potions around.
Copy that.
Let's just head on over. We'll zone in and heal up.
Okay.
But yeah, I was talking Flycraft. Yeah, you can pick those up. They're not worth a whole lot. But the quest in Bastok for it is pretty funny. Basically, the NPC, the guy, he has anxiety. He's too afraid to go outside. So he's like, oh, I wish I had something I could hide in.
I can relate.
And he wants you to... He basically got to bring him a giant turtle shell, and he hides inside of it. And then he pays you for it.
Cool.
It's actually pretty funny. That's why I'm doing some of these quests. They're just funny.
Heck yeah.
And then the next
Apparently
quest.
My
What's that?
inventory is full. Sorry about that. Give me just a moment.
Yeah, try sorting it and stacking your crystals and whatnot.
There we go. Now I can cast lots.
Let's just head on in.
Oh, the nuances of this old game.
Actually, no, we should really sort the inventory. It might drop everything.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. I just sorted and I just cast lots.
Yeah, keep that back plate. If you get enough fame, basically in Bastok, there's if you recall the fame, the reputation. You need certain fame to do certain quests. Basically, how well known you are in the area. So start
Right,
doing
just
low
like
level.
similar to having reputation in other games. Yeah, you have to meet that bar in order to open that door, so to
Yeah.
speak.
I was doing I did the mommy's helper a bunch of times just for fun because I want to be a big beefy Galpago with a
Yeah.
giant axe, but my title is mommy's helper.
Do you
What am
have
I
that
not?
title now?
No, I'm Dragonfall aesthetic because I got the guy's stupid water.
You've been examined.
Oh, I can see that.
Okay, it's this way.
We don't get treasure chest drops in this, huh?
They started to in
Like
retail.
the
They
ones that
did
you can roll on?
they did implement treasure chests in retail.
I like that, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a weird, maybe just an irrelevant detail that nobody else is ever gonna care about except me. Bro, me and my ex-girlfriend used to like play the whole game of, okay, what's the number? I'd let her, like, that was her only way of including herself in my Final Fantasy 11 experience,
Oh.
is I'd ask her to pick my treasure chest roll.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she hated that I played this.
No, I don't blame you. It definitely is. It would be hard in a relationship. Basically, sit there, watch them just kill raptors over and over and over again, or crabs, and leveling up. It's monotonous.
Yeah.
But
It's straining.
all right, let's get this.
She
You're
was
gonna
a real trooper.
just be careful. You might take a beating in this zone. Like this guy's easy prey to me,
Sure.
but I don't know what it is to you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you are levels ahead of me. I'm 6 now.
Just cast your magic. Just basically be a mage, damage dealer from
Oh
afar.
yeah,
Don't
you're right. You're
don't worry
right. I
about
shouldn't
swinging
be
the
over here
stick.
swinging my stick.
Just set up
Yeah.
macros for all your spells and just spam spells.
But my MP.
Well, that too. Make sure you buy. So for mages, don't forget the food for mages is usually the confectionaries.
Oh.
Let's clear out this camp, and
Oh, look
we'll.
at that. I am level 6 now. Oh yeah, and I got the meat jerky too. I might as well eat one of those.
You should really eat. Did you get any pots of honey? You should eat one of those instead.
I don't have any. Do you have any?
I'm checking. No, I don't.
No.
So the food you want
All
is
it takes is a
confection.
fire crystal and honey, right?
Oh, for the. Oh, that's right. The lizard tail.
Yeah,
Well-
lizard tail or the pot of honey or whatever it is that gives a magic buff.
Yeah. Well, you can go to the AH also. Buy the cookies or pies, and buy the. Careful, careful. Come back. Come back. You're gonna get killed.
Yep.
Come back.
You're right. My bad. Okay.
Okay,
I'll
let's
let you lead. You're tanking.
basically. Come here.
Hey, you are at like 40% health, just so you know.
I'll be fine. I hope.
Okay.
These are easy prey. These are borderline, almost decent challenges, which is good because they level up my weapon skills. What the fuck did you just hit me with?
I just cast stone on him.
Okay, that was you, not him. Step back. Go behind me.
Yep. Copy.
You got that. You're basically just gonna do ranged attacks with magic. That's all you need to worry about. Bomb toss. Get
Heck
back.
yeah.
See,
Oh gosh. Yep.
I'm even in trouble. Die. Come on.
Oh.
Shit.
Job abilities, mana font. Oh.
Don't do that.
All right, I'm
You're
gonna
gonna.
come over and heavy swing, bro.
No, don't. There's a gobbo not far behind him. Okay, get back now and heal.
Boom. Yep.
Over here.
Oh, okay.
I forgot I gotta get used to the minutia of running a party. Get back, stop, you're an aggro. Be careful.
Right. Yeah, I main priest, undead priest in WoW, so I heal and damage. Very familiar with keeping the group alive.
Oh man, this healing is brutal.
Little known fact about TCG dude, he's actually the derpiest #1 shadow healer in Classic Wrath. It was an accident. I didn't mean to be #1. But,
What, is there actually rankings in WoW?
yeah, Warcraft logs. People, do raiding. Even, especially in high-end raid groups, they track their progress and Blade logs. And, well, the stars aligned one night that I was in Shadow Spec with full healer gear. And had the #1 heals on that boss fight as a Shadow Priest in the world at that time.
So
So
you
that's
shouldn't
just
have.
fun bragging, right?
That's fine. I know very, very little about WoW. You shouldn't have eaten that meat jerky.
It's basically, huh? It's the meat jerky, you say?
No, no, no. That meat
Then I should
jerky.
be
I
eating
think you
that.
no. Don't eat it. I think it lowers intelligence. So black mage, black magic is all in.
My God.
It's your stat you need buffed is intelligence. You're doing the opposite. If anything, I should be eating that meat
Oh
jerky.
no.
I ate all my
Oh
food
my
though.
gosh, you are right on that. Well, I guess I was doing a good job with my beating with the stick.
Well, black
At
mage,
least a
they
food
can actually
there.
equip daggers and scythes too. But the
I did know
scythes,
about daggers. I didn't know about the scythes.
I think you can't. You might not be the first. You might not be able to use the one until like later on. So really, keep a good distance from me in case another bomb toss. That's the main thing you got to look out for with these gobos.
Alright, gotcha.
But just spam black magic from afar. Bind, bide, and whatever else you got.
Oh
What-
yeah, I gotta learn that. Let me
What spells do you have? Stone? What else?
and water.
Okay, good. Oh,
it.
bomb toss.
And I only got water because I had to hustle up for it, man. They don't just hand that out.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, I have to be level 7 to learn bind. Jeez.
Okay, are we cleared?
How far am I? I am level 6.
All right, I think that's all the gobos here. Nope, we got one more.
And I'm getting 30 experience points per kill. That's, at this rate, I will be level 7 in like 3 hours.
Did you do the quest for the EXP band?
Oh crap, goblin. Let's not attack the hare. Disengage. I'm sorry, can you ask that again?
So if you when you go through when you go through the tutorial where the guy gives you the meat jerky and the lizard tail, there's several stages of
Oh,
the
yeah.
tutorial. He gives you a voucher for one of the EXP rings. Did you get that?
I don't think so. I kind of rushed through that.
So just when you get back to
Let me check
town,
my
do it.
items.
Because if you look at my inventory,
Okay.
I'm not wearing it now. I'll put it back
I got
on.
the adventurer coupon.
You'll see the
have
the
these.
band I'm wearing. So finish that tutorial, and he'll give you a voucher to go to the conquest points NPC. You can buy the Empress band, which gives you an EXP earning buff every 3 hours or whatever it is.
That's super useful.
Yeah. Die. Smack. What did I do to that thing? 53 damage. So the thing you need is right behind you. Gotta step on that geyser.
Okay.
I advise let's kill this bunny, step on this geyser, and get out of here.
Step on that guy, sir. Okay, you asked for it.
Step on that guy.
Just kidding.
I get you. Abilities, job abilities. Look at that, 44 damage. That's why I'm not gonna give up the great axe. All right.
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at that.
53. Boom. Hey, woot woot, you leveled up?
Again?
Yeah, that's crazy. You should
So-
have a soundboard and something you can play on your stream. for
Oh, I
that.
should.
Ooh, here we go.
So step on this thing here. Step on the hole.
Ah. Hoopla!
Whee, it's a
Alright, so
slide.
now I'm up here.
All right, now walk down. Come back. Do not go over there. There's a gobbo over there. Probably, maybe.
Copy.
All right, now we got to leave because I'm going to leave. I'll escort you out, then I got to log off. I really got to go. Uh-oh,
Alright.
shit. Because, yeah, this is why I'm escorting you out. There's a gobbo blocking our path. And
Okay, we got
everything
this.
everything we just killed over here is probably going to respawn, so let's...
Okay. Fair point.
You're a little too
Do you
close.
know
Go further up the path
that
where my character is
copy
facing.
that. I'm out of MP, so I can't.
Yeah,
cast
go a little
things
further
right now.
down. Just heal right there. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, done.
Do you recall the spot that I need to interact with now that I've done the geyser?
No, that's it. That's all you got to do.
Oh, And
you
now I can just go talk to Sid and I'm good?
yeah, if you check the key items, you'll see the acidity test. It
Yeah.
turned red or whatever color it needs to be. That's all you need.
Oh, yep, yep. Hell yeah, color change from blue to red. It went from Snoop to the game. All right.
There you go. Heal up a bit and get the heck out of here. So when you go back to the AH, keep yourself stocked on like ginger cookies. Basically, there's cheap like the confectionaries you can buy, cake and cookies.
Yeah.
And there's there's like energy drinks as well.
Cookies.
Yeah, it's like black. It's funny when you really think about it. The mages in Final Fantasy are basically like caffeine junkies, and just like they're probably all diabetic.
Oh gosh. Hey, I totally rolled on those fire crystals if you don't mind. Thank you. Appreciate that.
No, I'm
boy.
past them. I've been playing this like crazy. Got a bunch of stuff, and if you want them, take them. I've just been selling them all to NPCs. I'm too lazy to do anything with them.
Oh, I'm actually gonna use the crystals to synthesize.
No, good for you. All right, just follow me. Let's get out of here before you catch any more heat. What is my level now? Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Let's see.
So yeah, did you mention to your viewers that there's gonna be a free Final Fantasy retail login event coming
I
up?
did mention that last night. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna take out
Oh,
these.
crap! I auto attacked this lizard.
Oh boy, never mind.
Okay, well.
I got it.
Looks like we're uh-oh. Are we okay, cool. Thank goodness I'm at full health here.
I never
Done with the black magic.
when you're soloing as a warrior, you never need to use provoke because it's basically useless. I finally got to use provoke in a party setting.
Nice. There you go. So I will mention that the free login is for previously like subscribed people, or like if you have had an account. So if you don't like have that information, you're kind of SOL. But they will have it discounted. I think you can get the entire game of retail a month for $10 when that comes around. So,
Yeah, I already have. I do
know,
have my
it's-
account. I actually was able to log in. I was like, "Hey, is this the password and email?" And I was right. It worked. So
Oh, you lucky duck.
I think I'm actually out of room on my jank ass PC, so I can't even download it. But I'm on one game at a time, man. I really shouldn't be playing anything else right now. I feel bad for my channel that I'm pretty much the only magic thing I'm doing is my daily shorts. But that's it.
Which are creative and awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm just keeping some magic content consistent. I am going to make some stuff. I have some more. I did that Ashling Commander deck video. I'm going to make... I'm realizing how awesome Moxfield is. You can just make a deck and own 0 of the cards and just talk about how you think of the deck and how you conceive of it, how you can play it. And people watch it.
And you can test play it too. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
You can do test draws. You can goldfish it or whatever. Yeah.
So that's fun.
Heck yeah, bro. Well, see, it's not about your resources. It's about your resourcefulness.
That's the way I see it. So I started this Magic channel. I'm like, how the hell am I going to be able to afford opening all these packs the way this game is cratering? Not this game, like Magic is cratering in game value, card value. And I don't know what your philosophies are. I just don't. For a while, I wanted to try and make money off Magic, real money, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You have to buy tons of volume. It's really competitive. They're reprinting everything to hell. There's no equity unless it's old classic cards. And even those, I think the entire old classic card market is a shell game.
I'm following you now.
Sham. Come back, yeah.
So, you know, I'm sure you've seen Anger Collections in the circle, or maybe he's on your algorithm or whatever. That dude, I don't know what he does for his 9 to 5, but I know he puts in work for his
I think that is
G player and all that.
No, that is his 9 to 5. I think he quit his job and went into that full time.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. As a TCG dude, being a level 4 seller, yeah, I got a wisp, a small taste of that experience. So you know, and that was just as hobby selling. You know,
Hmm.
he's actually paying bills and feeding kids with that, bro. He eats, breathes, and sleeps cardboard. I'm sure, you know, and much love and respect for that, and shout out to Anger Collections. But yeah, bro. I mean, unless you about that life, I don't think it's the way to go. I'm sorry, I got distracted because I just realized that I auto attacked on that man-eating hornet and I
Okay.
was gonna get wrecked.
Where is it? Where's the hornet?
You know, I wish I could look back, but I'm getting attacked, so I gotta run to the road.
Run back to me.
But that's where the danger's at.
How
I
did you
gotta go
auto
to
attack
Bastock,
something?
and you gotta go. I did it. Man, because I'm over here derping like a king, okay? uh...
Where? I have no clue where the fuck you went. You just took off.
It's like on what was it? Not something about Mary, maybe it was when like at the beginning of the movie when Ben Stiller is meeting up with Chick for the prom and he goes to the bathroom and he zips up on his junk, right?
Yeah,
And the dad is like, "Now how did you get the balls above that?" You know?
I do remember that. Yeah. Where did? Where the?
Killing over here with
Where the
getting auto attacked
fuck
like
did?
that. Oh my god. Oh, there's an enchanted bones. No.
Where
And
are
I'm dead.
you? How did you do that?
I ran on the road. I ran on the road.
All right. Well, I mean, when you're low enough
Hey, you
level,
want
yeah, blood
yeah, it's
warping isn't
okay.
that bad.
Blood warping. Thank you. That is exactly what that is.
All right, this is my last kill for
See
the
how
night.
bad it was. Yeah, that was like maybe 4 mobs, 5 mobs of experience. That ain't nothing, bro.
Just go outside. You might be low level enough to be able to fight the things right outside of. I just one-shotted that Quadav. That was awesome. That's never going to get old with Great Axe. This is great.
Heck yeah.
Let me take out this enchanted bones that targeted you for revenge.
Oh, thank
And
you.
that's my last mob, I promise. Promise to myself. But yeah, Magic, there's some classic cards I want, like in paper. I definitely want like a Cabal Ghoul. That'd be cool to have. King Suleiman. And like
Okay.
the number one classic card I want is All Hallows Eve. But I'm not gonna spend
Oh.
$500 for a piece of cardboard. Ultimately, that's all it is.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Um,
that's
so
probably better uses of $500.
yeah. Oh, with a kid. Yeah. No, my wife would shoot me if I did that. I don't even want to do that. Like, if I could trade in the entirety of my collection for store credit and do that, yeah, I would. But nobody has one. My LGS in town is just completely overpriced. They sell
Yeah,
a
no
cityscape
doubt.
leveler for like 30 bucks or something, or 10 or 20. Really overpriced. Like, that's how bad they are.
Wow, bro. Talk about gouging.
I had like,
Um,
I have all my cards for trade in one of those like Pokemon tins, Pokemon card
uh-huh,
tins. And Card Kingdom was going to give me 200 for it. That whole pile. They were going to give me $40 at the
yeah, screw
LGS.
that.
So,
And
it's
that was,
just,
let me guess, $40 store credit, not even cash.
yeah, store credit. So it's just not,
Jesus.
I don't care.
Well, I mean, okay. I will say that that sounds lame and super discouraging, but if you are interested in, you know, selling Magic, make a TCG player account, have an eBay account. You'd be surprised how many people are buying cards, and you don't have to undersell or undercut yourself by putting them up there for pennies. You can have a minimum of 25 cents, 50 cents, a dollar a
Hmm.
card. Um, you know, just know that not everybody's going to fill up their cart with your stuff. But yeah, I mean, up to you how you want to work that. Obviously, you know, you're gonna probably get yourself into a financial hole trying to rip open boxes